Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
The Retro Antique and Curiosities Crawl is this Friday and Saturday. Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Embark on a shop-hop adventure designed for people to discover hidden gems in shops and communities in a well-organized and distinctive antique shopping experience. With shops in Oskaloosa, Pella, and Eddyville. For more information, find Retro Antique Tour on Facebook. Come have a fun night with the band Brass Pair performing at the Keswick Tavern this Saturday night. The band will be playing from 8 to 11 p.m. with no cover charge. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick, Iowa. Brass Pair is an Eastern Iowa rock and variety band specializing in music from multiple genres. They're going to play the big, juicy hits this Saturday night at the Keswick Tavern from 8 to 11 p.m. No cover charge. Hey, and welcome in. We are live from Barnwired in Sigourney. Are we excited to be here today? There we go. That's what we like to hear. A small but mighty crowd out here on the back.
A loud one.
The back patio here at Barnwired in Sigourney. We're hanging out with the faster horses, Eli and,
James.
The fiddle player, James. I was going to get to it. I knew his name. No, I didn't.
He told me this morning.
His name. Yeah. This is the first time you guys have played together. Great. We'll let them work out the kinks while I talk to Amanda for a second. Amanda, it's Mother's Day weekend. Tell us what's happening.
It is. We will be open on Sunday as usual for normal hours. So you can come in and get breakfast or lunch all day from 8 to 2. Today the lunch special is lasagna.
Don't tell me that.
Beans. And garlic bread. Okay, I wasn't sure of the sides. And, of course, we're open on Thursday nights. We got bucket of beer deals. You can do seltzers or domestic. Otherwise, I don't really have much today, Steve. I really don't.
Well, hey, that'll work.
There's your hint, boys. Yeah. Don't if you're out there watching right now, don't miss your chance. Bring Mom on down to Barnwired.
Exactly.
Get you figured out.
That's right.
Eli, should I even be here today? It seems like you could probably do this show on your own. Which way are you going to go?
I don't know.
It's your show.
Way.
I'm just living in
this
it.
Way. All right. No, I appreciate it. It's good to have somebody here that'll hold their end of the conversation.
I do my best.
Yeah, again, Eli Alger, you just used to be a solo artist,
yes.
And now you got the faster horses.
Yep, we went full band.
Yes.
Yep.
Even took your name off of the Facebook page and everything. It's just strictly the faster horses now. So
Eli Alger no longer exists online. It's kind of weird. It's kind of nice. There's a level of ambiguity, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all the faster horses.
Now you're just the lead singer of the band.
Yep. You got to go figure out who I am. I'm just the dude in overalls now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you back here in Sigourney. I think this is like your third time on the show. One was just kind of a guest appearance.
Handful of times.
One time you and Neva Alden back to back unexpectedly. So we're having you here on the show. And we should mention that we are lucky that it's quiet out back here because literally just minutes ago they were laying some asphalt. They
literally had a steamroller rolling back here.
They just got done like 5 minutes ago, so
it's ridiculous.
Yes, but it is an absolutely perfect, beautiful day here in Southeast Iowa, so we thought we'd come outside and enjoy the weather. But, kind of giving people here in the Sigourney area a preview of this summer's Keokuk County Expo concert.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up here in town in July. And we talked about you and Neva being on this show together, and you guys are going to be on that show together.
It sounds like Neva's going to be open for us at the Keokuk County Expo. And then we're going to be doing our thing, bringing both kinds of music, country and Western.
Exactly.
We'll see you at the show. It's going to be high energy. Bring your dancing socks. You're going to need them. That's a fact.
Yesterday was what was it? Take Your Socks Off Day or something like that. So
who named a Take Your Socks
so
Off
I did.
Day?
I did in the studio yesterday.
That can't be an actual thing, is it?
But then today was
Google
Lost
that.
Sock Memorial Day. So
Nice.
after taking your socks off yesterday, you had to
find them again.
find them today. Yes.
Listen, that's just for the day, guys. We can't just. This is a nom. We have rules here.
Yes. So, but yeah, good to have you here in town.
Thanks for having me.
Glad to get caught up with you once again. Especially it was awkward this morning as we were talking in the shower.
Yeah.
You were just in the shower. I was not in the shower.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
I
Steve
wanted
just
to
bops in
clarify
there.
that.
I'd be like, Steve, are you now hosting a talk show? Like, is there cameras? What's going on here? But yeah, phone starts ringing, and I was like, oh man, yeah, Steve's calling me. It's 8 a.m. And so I'm like in the shower, speakerphone. Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
And I didn't even know it at the time.
Yeah, I was passing a waterfall.
Was your was it fiance? Is that
Anne Marie?
situation? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I think she answered the phone, and I was like, in my mind, I was thinking, what's going on here? But then you were like singing in the shower, and
Of course. I was getting warmed up for today's adventures.
Did you have like suds in your hair and stuff like that? Or?
Listen, you're getting a little graphic right now. You can imagine all you want. Just use. This is all you're getting. I'm gonna draw the line in the sand.
All right. So, but yeah, we had a nice conversation this morning. But
I had 2 bars of soap going. I'll tell you that, and I did not have a hand
double
free.
fisting it. Hello. Thanks for tuning in.
And that's a wrap. That's the show.
Wow. Where do we go from here?
Oh man.
So
I never wanted to be a big star, and so far I think I'm doing pretty good.
if you ever did, and you get to that point, people will dig up this interview, look back, and use it for all sorts of reasons to cancel.
2 hands? What? What's going on?
So what's been happening with you? I don't know how long it's been since I've seen
I don't
you
know.
last.
I came here to ask you that.
Yeah, you're coming and going, and
We've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. We have been doing a lot of showcasing in Nashville. That's where you get the band in a room in front of people who can change the game. You know, we're trying to get in front of the record labels and the agencies and the booking agents and the people of that nature. You know, the whole music world lives down there, and so we're trying to elevate in that regard. When we opened for Trace Atkins last year, I told the crowd that we were going to come back. There were 7,000 people there, and I told them from stage that we were going to do a benefit concert for Clay County because they got decimated by a flood last June. So I was just kind of swept up in the moment, and I told the crowd we were going to do it. And fast forward, I'm way in over my head, man. We're building houses with Habitat for Humanity. We're trying to raise $2 million to build homes. It's crazy. I never saw this happening in my saga, but I've been in Spencer, Iowa more than I'm a local officially. And I've been meeting with city officials and the mayor, and they've got us in the paper and all the radio stations, and Clay County Fairgrounds have given us the grounds, and we're going to try to pack out the grandstands and build some houses, dude. This is going to be awesome, but
nice. We'll
see how it pans out. I'll let you know. Hope to see you at the show.
Yeah.
That'll be happening on June 21 at the Clay County Fairgrounds. So
Spencer's a little bit of a drive.
It is.
If Neil drives me there.
I've driven it, I know. Yeah.
So put that on your calendar if you want something
June
to do.
21st, Clay
June
County
21st.
Fairgrounds. Yep,
All
we're going
right.
to have a whole festival going there.
And as far as today, now you started when I talked to you in the shower.
We were getting wet.
So you were in Iowa City, right? You started the day in Iowa City.
I did.
You came to Sigourney.
I did.
You're going to Des Moines.
Yep.
And then you're going to Centerville.
Correct. I'm going to Des Moines.
Who booked this stuff?
I'm going to be going to Des Moines. I'm picking up all of our gear, grabbing the bass player, Sam the Ram Ramsel, be slapping the bass, and I'll be having a Mother's Day brunch with my mom, or a late lunch or early dinner or whatever. An afternooner, if you will. And then we're heading south for both kinds of music, country and western. Show starts at 8 at the Pale Moon. We will see you there.
The Pale Moon down in Centerville.
Tell your friends, tell strangers, tell your doctor. We're gonna fill the moon. It's a fun. Have you never been to the Pale Moon? One of the last honky tonks.
Julie over here has been to the Pale Moon.
They got the carpet. like carpeted walls and carpet, like the whole place is carpeted, and they've got the pong tables and the pool tables and the big. It's just old school. It's like out of Roadhouse, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's
it's like
working
out of a movie.
security? Patrick Swayze or
we might have our
other guy,
our
Sam Elliott.
Our periodic bus driver Mongo might come down to the show. I just caught wind of that today,
right.
so I'll put him at the door if he shows up.
There
Other
you
than
go.
that, it's going to be anarchy.
Chaos and anarchy in Centerville.
At the Pale Moon. Come on down. We're going to the moon tonight, guys.
All right. Well, let's go to some music. We've talked way too long already, and we've got more talking to do, but let's get some music. We're going to do 3 songs today, all originals. What song are you going to start off with?
You don't mind if I let the fiddler play too, don't you?
Oh, I suppose. I mean, since you just met him, we should probably let him in on the show.
You know the difference between a violin and a fiddle, right?
No.
A violin's got strings. Fiddle's got strangs. This here's the song of the summer. I'm calling it. It's called Red Mexico. 1, 2, 3. I bought 2 bottles of Jose. Hey, they were having a sale. Then we swung through the drive-thru, yo, Quiero Taco Bell. They got a donkey piñata hanging from the clothesline. Oh, and my jackass brother, he's swinging for its inside. I've never been to Tijuana, but I'm wearing a sombrero that says I have. And Sharon makes a mean margarita to be a senorita from Birmingham. Luke Combs in Sweet Home Alabama are blaring on the stereo. Out on the farm with my amigos. Here we go. In Red Mexico. Oh, you got it. Well, Jerry Lee's in the backyard showing off his salsa moves. He took a stinking wrong step. Well, now he's scraping off his shoe. Now Bob's a beer past buzz 'cause he just broke our only rule. Don't drink the water from the kiddie pool. I've never been to Tijuana, but I'm wearing a sombrero that says I have. And Sharon makes a mean margarita to be a senorita from Birmingham. Kojo in Sweet Home Alabama are blaring on the stereo. Out on the farm with my amigos. Help me out! In Red Mexico. Whoa, here comes Stan. He's a faster horses fan in a number 3 El Camino. Well, that's how we roll. Hey! I've never been to Tijuana, but I'm wearing a sombrero that says I have. And Sharon makes a mean margarita to be a senorita from Birmingham. George Jones in Sweet Home Alabama, we're rocking on the radio. Wherever you are, you're my amigo. In Red Mexico. I bought 2 bottles of Jose. Hey. They were having a sale.
Don't let me distract you. This is the Faster Horses.
Go ahead, get yourself some of that at home.
My phone was on. My volume was up.
You played that thing before, ain't you? Just picked it up. It's a hobby at this point.
Good job, James.
We're having fun over here. James Zipfeld from St. Louis, man. Give it up for the fiddler.
Nice job. Well, let's take a break. Let's take like a 2-minute commercial break. For those of you watching on YouTube and Facebook, we'll take a break and be back with more with the Faster Horses here on the Iowa Music Showcase.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Hey, we're back here live on the Iowa Music Showcase. Of course, we're live every Friday at Barn Wired in downtown Sigourney for the Iowa Music Showcase. And we welcome in the Faster Horses. Now, you guys just did the song Red Mexico. There's your water for you.
Thank you, Karen. A blue dolphin, we call it.
Oh, I see. It is Fin Day or whatever. I'm up on all my days today on the National Day calendar. But anyway, Eli and the Faster Horses here today. What was I saying? Red Mexico. You just did Red Mexico before the commercial break.
REDNEXICO. We actually just went in and re-recorded that song. We got to the point last summer, the band and I were like, man, we got these tunes out, and we realized that we were like playing them better live than they were on the record.
Sure.
You know, because we had done them a while ago, and we've just gotten better. So we went in and we brushed them up. I re-sang them. We did new harmonies. Just polished them on all the way around, and we're re-releasing them, and I couldn't be more proud of the finished products.
Yeah, very cool. Now, I know you, we'll talk industry here. I know you were hooked up at least at one time with CDX and Joe Kelly. Is that still a partnership right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Big Joe Kelly with CDX has been instrumental.
Okay.
He's been really kind to us and opened up a lot of doors.
Yeah. It's who you know in Nashville is how this gets done. So, cool that Red Mexico. Is that your first release to national radio? I'm assuming you're going through CDX on that?
Yep, that would be, it was our first song that we released ever, and then that was it was just under me, Eli Alger, and now we've released the radio version under the Faster Horses.
Yeah.
Yep. And in doing that, you know, we got it mastered, and we actually have a disco now. That's industry lingo for it's legit.
It's a disco song.
Exactly.
They re-recorded its disco version.
Break out the crystal ball, man. Here we go.
And the big bell-bottom pants.
Yep, that's fact. Get afro. Yeah.
Red Mexico.
Yep. Oh yeah. Staying alive, man.
No, that's cool that you got a song out there to radio, and hopefully people around the nation support that and start playing it on the airwaves.
I sure hope they do.
Any early feedback from radio stations on that, or is it too early to tell?
we've been getting a lot in northern Iowa and around the upper Midwest, place like that. A lot of spins up there, some places in Missouri. I was fortunate enough to organically run into the great Rowdy Yates, who just got inducted into the Country Radio Hall of Fame.
Nice.
165 syndicated Sirius XM stations nationwide, and he just picked up our catalog.
Nice.
So
very cool.
We are officially on AMI jukeboxes nationwide, which is awesome. So there's iTunes and AMI.
Okay.
And we got picked up, man. You could throw $1 in anywhere there's an AMI jukebox and spin a Faster Horses song.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I jumped up and down when I got that news.
Yeah, so maybe we'll be hearing Rednecks Co. all over the place this summer. As you mentioned before, the summer hit, or the hit of the summer coming up.
Yeah, the song of the summer, Rednecks Co. REDNEXICO.
Now, of course, you put out, as you mentioned, you put out songs under your solo name previously. Are these new releases that you've re-recorded, are they out there for people to consume yet?
Yes, we have 2 of the 5 out. The third is coming very soon, and we actually have a bonus 6 that we're going to be playing for you next year.
Oh, cool.
That will be out. Everything should be out by the end of June, and then we'll start working on the album.
Okay. So be on the lookout for that, and I'm sure we'll keep you updated here on Steve Shetler Media. Again, these guys are playing in Centerville. If you want to go see them, make a little road trip this evening to the Pale Moon.
Come on out to the Pale Moon in Centerville, Iowa. We're going to the moon, man. I mean, one of the last true roadhouses that there are left, all carpeted, like walls and floors and stuff.
Is it shag carpet?
Yeah, it's like shag carpet. They got the deep, like the half moon booths. The big. It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel like you're walking into an Austin Powers scene. It is good stuff. Highly recommended if you've never been there for the aesthetics alone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And I would be remiss to not mention, of course, during every interview we do, because I'm a Hawkeye fan, your dad. So this is Eli Alger. If that last name doesn't ring a bell, Iowa Hawkeye wrestling legend Royce Alger is your dad.
Yep. Roy boy, he earned it, man. They don't give you a pillar in Carver Hawkeye Arena for nothing.
How's Royce doing these days?
He just got back from New York. He's been all over the world all the time ever since I was a baby, man. That's what he does. He's with the world team, and
I was going to ask you if he was
Russia,
still involved in wrestling.
Japan, Cuba, just all over the place all the time. You never know where he's going to be at.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome. So glad to hear he's doing well. Well, let's get into our second song.
Yeah.
If you guys are ready to rock and roll here.
I'm actually going to play a little bit of a slower song. Like I said earlier, we're putting on a benefit festival on June 21st for the flood victims of Clay County, Iowa. We're trying to help them get their houses back. And this is a song, it kind of hit me in a rush, that I wrote for those folks up there in Clay County. It's called The Flood. It is recorded. You can find it at fasterhorsesfloodrelief.com, and it will be released to everywhere you stream music here soon.
Okay. Once again, Faster Horses, Eli Alger here on the Iowa Music Showcase.
Water's coming. I can hear the roar. It's filled the streets, and it's rising to our doors. 5 generations have called this home. Oh, it's about to float away. Can we overcome this? We've got to find a way. Gather round, arm in arm and hand in hand. We're broken down, but won't let it be the end. We'll be damned to letting Mother Nature take our house. All hands on deck. This flood won't bring us down. Neighboring towns watched and shocked the Dairy Queen go under on Live at 10. But true disaster, it's hard to comprehend. Still you came in spades just to bail us out. Stay the course. I think I see solid ground. Gather round, Arm in arm and hand in hand, we're broken down, but won't let it be the end. We'll be damned to let Mother Nature take our town. All hands on deck. This flood won't bring us down. Gather round, arm in arm, hand in hand. I'm broken down, but won't let it be the end. And I'll be damned to let this river take my town. All hands on deck. This flood won't bring us down. Bring us down.
The Faster Horses here on our Iowa Music Showcase at Barnwired in Sigourney. Do keep in mind, once again, these guys, the full band, will be playing at the Expo in Sigourney later on this summer in July. So looking forward to that show, along with Neva Alden opening things up at the Expo. So, yeah. And again, they're going to be playing in Centerville coming up later on tonight. Any other gigs coming up this weekend or anything other shows coming up?
The Solon American Legion tomorrow night.
Okay.
I tell you what, a place that has taken care of us along the journey. So one of my first gigs was at the Solon American Legion, and now we're to the point. Man, the last time we were there, they were like, we've never seen this many people in this joint. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping there's going to be like a couple hundred folks in there ready to hooting and hollering, you know. They're hitching horses out in the alleyway, just coming in from far and wide, ready to rumble. So we have a lot of fun at the Solon American Legion. If you're in eastern Iowa, come on out. We'd love to have you.
And if people are coming to see you at a show, like especially this summer here in Sigourney, I mean, they can expect to be entertained. I mean, you guys don't just sit still and play your guitars. And I mean, you have fun up there on stage.
We're moving and shaking. You might catch me do the worm. I mean, I am all over the place. They have video of me climbing stuff, and we're out in the crowd. James and I will go just ambush folks. You never know where we're going to end up. We're doing backflips up there, man. It's crazy. It's probably pretty hazardous, to be honest with you, but there's a reason why I wear lace-up boots for this deal. Yeah, we've got insurance.
Backflip. All right, put him down for a backflip at the Expo in July. All right, you heard it here first. Let's take another commercial break. Let's hear from some more of our sponsors that are helping us out here on Steve Shuttler Media. We'll come back with 5 random questions and one more song with the Faster Horses here on the Iowa Music Showcase. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. advanced education in pediatrics, orthodontics, and restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Oski Fassanti Pink is a refreshing, sweet, fizzy pink wine with tropical fruit aromas including pineapple and lychee, followed by the zing of green apple and citrus on the palate. It pairs nicely with desserts and is a great wine for celebrating special events. Oski Fassanti Pink is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our more than 350 retail outlets in Iowa. If you don't see Oski Fassanti Pink from Tassel Ridge Winery in your favorite store, ask the manager to get it for you.
All right, we are back here live at the Iowa Music Showcase at Barn Wired in Sigourney. Of course, we're here every Friday from 11:30 to about noonish is when we do our Iowa Music Showcase. Coming up next Friday will be the debut of Jared Benson, as Jared coming to us from, I think, like the Fort Dodge area. So he's making the drive next week, so tune in for Jared Benson. Again, debuting on the Iowa Music Showcase. We're hanging out with Eli and James from the Faster Horses. Eli, it's time for 5 random questions.
Hold on. I'm tag teaming James.
Oh, you're bringing him in on this one?
He's the best at this kind of
All right. Well, whoever has the best answer. Oh, you. What, you're not going to answer any of them? Nope. Oh.
He doesn't know how to speak too well. It's all right.
All right.
I love being put on the spot.
Question number 1, James, is this is our question of the day. We always have a question of the day on Steve Shetler Media. Goes up at noon on my Facebook page. What is? Are you married, girlfriend, fiance, single?
Hopelessly single right now.
All right, hopelessly single.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get your perspective on this. What's the ingredient to a happy marriage/relationship?
Oh, man. Well, I want to say communication. I really do. But
you're not.
I don't really have too much experience. And I'm not too good at talking to people either. So it is what it is. Sometimes I forget how to speak English. So.
Eli put the introvert on the microphone. It's good for you. Communication is the best.
I believe so.
All right. Good one.
My therapist tells me.
Question 2. If there was one chore that you never had to do again, what would it be?
If I could never do the dishes again, that would be the best thing in the entire world.
Amen.
Honestly. Yeah.
Crowd's going crazy for that one.
Close second is laundry.
All right. Question 3. What will always remind you of your grandparents? Is there a certain thing that reminds you of your grandparents?
You know, this is going to sound strange, but Budweiser.
All right.
And it's not for any bad reason, but my grandma, Marion Mentzer, lived in St. Louis. She was a maid or a housekeeper for the Anheuser-Busch family, the Busch family, at their estate in St. Louis. So yeah, she has lots of stories. So really quick, I don't know if any of the Busch family are seeing this, but
I mean, if they want to sponsor. We'll take their money.
Yeah, come on and sponsor us. You may not want to after I tell this, but really, really quick. Yeah, my obviously my grandmother was a maid or a housekeeper for the Busch family in their mansion, and they brought over a personal assistant or a butler from Germany. His name was Joseph. I don't know if he's still with us anymore, but great friends with my grandmother. They worked together. Mr. Busch had I guess it was like a canary or some kind of a songbird that he brought over from Germany.
All right.
And part of their chores for the day was, like cleaning the animal heads that they had in the rooms and everything, and like dusting the eyeballs and that kind of stuff. And that bird would get messy sometimes, and they had to clean out the cage. So Joseph was using a vacuum to clean the cage, and he sucked up the bird into the vacuum. And it was alive, but usually that bird would sing for Mr. Busch. And luckily for Joseph, he was out on a trip somewhere out of the country, and he wasn't going to come back for a couple weeks. So luckily Joseph knew the song that the bird would sing, and Mr. Busch would be like, or Mr. Busch would ask the bird to sing for him sometimes, and Joseph memorized the song. And the bird cage was located in the kitchen at the time, and so whenever Mr. Busch came back, he asked the bird to sing. The bird wouldn't sing, but Joseph would be behind the door around the corner, and he would whistle the song that the bird would sing and fool him, and the bird survived for another couple months. Yeah. So
Just had damage to the vocal cords.
yeah. Hey, I'd be pretty depressed if I was sucked into a vacuum.
That's a good story. Good, good call, Eli. Question 4 out of 5 is, let's hear your best impression. Do you do any sort of impression for any characters?
Oh man,
any actors? Eli, do you do an
here-
Eli impersonation?
I think Eli's got this one. I really do. I think he's got a good one.
Tag
yeah,
Eli.
yeah. Give me a good one. I think I know which one.
Do we have any Borat fans?
Borat.
Have we ever seen Borat? Like, never seen Borat. The guy with the gray suit.
Borat.
Yeah, Borat.
Borat.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Bo Rat.
Borat.
Borat.
You say my name right. Hello, I'm very excited. Nice to meet you. This is my neighbor, Nasrudang Duliakbai. He painted my... I'm not going to say what he said. I buy window of a glass. He buy window of glass. I buy step. He must buy a step. I buy clock radio. He cannot afford. Great success.
I didn't know if I was going to get this interview back on track or not. I just thought you were going to keep going.
Nice.
Borat, everybody. Borat. All right. How do we follow that up? This is lame question number 5. And Eli, you got the mic now. So what's your favorite kind of donut?
Man, dude, that's tough. I was actually wishing you wouldn't ask me that one.
Yeah. Of all the questions I could ask.
I would say...
Where do you get it and what
ones at
kind?
the Iowa State Fair has these like made to order just regular glazed donuts that are the most excellent dessert I've ever had. Like I don't know how you could get better than that.
Okay.
They're not going to be there. It's like right by the like by Brooks's the pork whatever with the lobster rolls. Yeah. Those guys were it was the best. I was like, this is the best donut I've ever had. I had to eat like 6 or 7 of them.
And they're not going to be
there. And they
there
kept
this
getting
year.
better. You can't tell. They took the pork shanks away from me too. Dude, they used to have a turkey leg. Imagine a turkey leg but made out of pork.
Okay.
The big pork shank, and they'd smoke it slow, and then they'd grill it so it had char marks all over it, and then they'd hit it with barbecue sauce. Dude, I was in hog heaven. Nope, no pun intended.
And now, I mean, what could you possibly eat now at the Iowa State Fair? I mean, there's
not
just
enough
nothing
there anymore.
There's just nothing.
But you will catch us at the Susan Knapp Amphitheater. We're the 1 to 2:30 slot on the second Friday. So come on down.
Who are you opening up for? Who's the main event that night?
I don't know. I just know we're playing the Susan Knapp, and I'm pumped.
I was in a band that played on the Susan Knapp stage one time, and we were playing at like 9 in the morning, but the Oak Ridge Boys were playing on that stage that night, so I could always say that we opened up for the Oak Ridge Boys just 10 hours in advance.
Get her done.
Yes, exactly. All right, so we're hanging out with the Faster Horses here on the Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we're kind of giving you a preview of what's coming up this year at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney in July. Let's do one more song, guys.
All righty. I'll be honest, this one's kind of tough for me. This song I'd like to dedicate to a really good past friend of mine and of ours, a cat named Dylan Woods. Dylan was a rodeo cowboy. He rode bareback broncs and bulls in the PRCA, and he was a rodeo clown. And he came to every show within a tank of gas, man. And it didn't matter if there were 5 of them in a row. If it was within 300 miles of where he was at, he was going to be there. He was going to bring his friends. He was going to tell everybody in the crowd to follow us. He was dancing with everybody. Every girl that would dance with him, he'd dance. He was our hype man, and he was always there. He'd carry stuff at the end. He stuck around to the end. We loved him. And Dylan got kicked in the head by a cow. And that's not what did him, man. He sustained a head injury that changes your chemical balances and stuff like that. It makes it so you have unnatural urges. And actually, his last night on Earth was at one of our shows, and he went and made a mistake he'll never be able to take back. So we play this one at every show. This one's for Dylan. It's called Cowboy Down. For them it was love right from the start. Cowboy hats over boots till death do them part. Both promised to never walk away. She broke that vow 3 years ago today. Cowboy down. I remember when he asked her for her hand. She couldn't have said yes to a better man. Then she gave her heart to someone else. So he put his up high on a shelf. Cowboy down. Well, he kicked Cowboy up till the cows came home, and get back up every time he's thrown a cross between Buffalo Bill and a rodeo clown. If in a bind, well, he's your best friend. He'll ride by your side into the very end. Oh, but if you ever mention her name or she comes around, cowboy down. Cowboy down. He decided to end it, just couldn't stay. Oh, he stopped loving her today. She came to lay him down to rest and slipped their tear-soaked picture up under his vest. Cowboy down. Oh, he kicked Cowboy up till the cows came home, and get back up each time he's thrown a cross between Buffalo Bill and a rodeo clown. If in a bind he was your best friend, he'd ride by your side into the very end. Oh, but if you ever mention her name or she came around, cowboy down. Cowboy down. I remember when he asked her for her hand.
The Faster Horses one last time here on the Iowa Music Showcase. Live at Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa. Stop into Barnwired. They're open this weekend and open on Mother's Day. So bring mom in for a great meal here at Barnwired. So again, Eli and James. James, great job today. Nice to meet you, and fantastic job
coming in hot, bud.
On the fiddle and on the 5 random questions that you got some of. So nice job. Looking forward to seeing you guys again here in a few months, July at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. And again, you're at Pale Moon in Centerville tonight.
Come on out. We're going to the moon. Pale Moon in Centerville, Iowa. It's on like Sunrise Boulevard or something like that. You can't miss it. Look up the Pale Moon, Centerville. We'll see you there. The show starts at 8. Again, guys, if you've never been there before, it's just a really cool spot. They got good food. They pour them tall. And there might be a country band there this evening.
And again, June at the Clay County Fairgrounds, is that right?
Yes, June 21, Faster Horses Flood Relief. We are putting on a festival. I gave my word when we were opening for Trace Atkins to a crowd of they had a sold-out show, man. It was
Okay.
really cool. Really milestone for us, but I told that crowd we were going to come back and do a benefit concert, and I'm a man of my word. That's what we're going to do. So
All right.
come on out, June 21, the Clay County Fairgrounds. We'd love to see you there.
Okay, Rednecks goes out to radio right now, so support that song. Look for the new releases to be coming out as well here over the next few weeks.
Follow us at The Faster Horses.
All right, that's the Faster Horses here on the Iowa Music Showcase. Again, next week it's Jared Benson in for his first time here on the showcase. We're here every Friday at Barnwired in Sigourney. Guys, thanks for making the trip here today. We'll do it again in the future. And, yeah, that'll do it for the show. Thank you guys for being here. Did we have a good time today?
Hell yeah.
All right. That'll do it for today's Iowa Music Showcase here on Steve Shuttler Media.